This was a total ambush. These firefighters did not have a chance.
It was 1:21 p.m. Sunday, and firefighters were responding to a routine wildfire call, racing to this black smoke scene off a local trailhead.
Right now, there's an active shooter zone.
But as firefighters prepared to battle the flames, suddenly shots ringing out from the hills above.
There's shot. Everybody's shot up here. Law enforcement, don't bring now up here.
2 firefighters were killed, another wounded, all of them ambushed.
I'm pinned down behind Battalion 1's rig. It's clear to me that this fire was set intentionally to draw us in.
Sirens heard throughout the neighborhood as roughly 300 law enforcement and first responders from Idaho and Washington state raced to the scene.
First really started hearing the sirens as far as kind of going up and down there, and immediately just kind of the tension really just kind of went out as far as all.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this one because first you gotta buckle in. Listen, always click it before you get a ticket. In all 50 states that makes up the United States, driving without the seatbelt, it's illegal by getting a ticket. It's illegal, so buckle up, click it before you get a ticket, guys. Always buckle in, man. It's for your own safety, it's for your own good. But yeah, man, let's get into this video. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, I seen this yesterday and I'm like, how is this possible? I'm like, you hear about like fire department personnel is like the least talked about in an angry manner. Like, I don't know if you guys understood what I just said. Like, being a fire department personnel is the least talked about in a violent, disrespectful manner. So when I heard that a guy intentionally started a fire to draw in the fire department personnels and then ambush them to take their lives, I was like, that's not possible. I was like, the hell's no, that's not true. That cannot be happening. It's just, to me, it's like, why there is so much of a high level of hatred in this world. The fire department guys are just called to turn off fires. I listen, they don't really know the story that really happened and why this gentleman did what he did. The only thing I could think about, this has to be personal. Because dude, you don't go no place. You don't go to bars, you don't go to clubs, you don't go to lounges, you don't go to restaurants, you don't go out shopping. Like, my whole point is, you never hear people talking negative about firefighters. You never hear people talking in hateful ways directed to the fire department personnel. I never ever, dude. I never hear people talking in a negative manner when coming to the fire department. Never. So I'm like, when I heard this happen, I'm like, this has to be personal. And we will never find out why this guy did this, because he's also unalived. He's not around to explain why this happened, why he did this, why he started the fire to draw the fire department. And he didn't care who fire department personnel showed up. He just wanted to hurt fire department people. Why? You call the fire department to turn off fires. You call them to help you. Like, you call them to turn off the gas line. Like, they come to do dangerous things to help you and your family, and why would you want to take their lives? I don't understand that. I will never understand it, bro. Like, there is just too much hatred in this world, bro. Like, you go around and you hear on social media, on the internet, you hear the hatred towards the law enforcement personnel. You go around and you hear on social media, on the internet, the hatred towards our government. And our great United States President, Mr. Donald J. Trump, our Commander-in-Chief. Like, why hate someone who is representing our country? Like, I don't understand the hatred towards our government. We're supposed to support our Commander-in-Chief. And if there is something that's going on we don't like, we're supposed to bring it up in a peaceful manner, so it could get back to our Commander-in-Chief and we could resolve our situations. But going against our Commander-in-Chief and his administration in a violent, disrespectful way, what is that going to solve? It never solved nothing, dude. Being disrespectful and being bad to others to solve your problems, at the end of the day, never solve anything. You know, always think about that, bro. Always don't. Whenever you get angry and you lash out in an angry way towards doing something to solve your problems, tell me, how does that turn out? It never turns out good. Whenever you do stuff in an angry manner, you're angry and you're doing it because you want something to turn out better for you, dude, it never works out good, dude. You know, but back to what I was saying, yes, you hear online, you hear on the internet, you hear on social media, the anger that's going off towards our government, the anger towards law enforcement. You hear the anger towards local politicians in your communities. Like, but do you ever hear, and nobody could ever tell me, probably I don't know, but tell me in the comments, do you guys ever hear hateful words about firefighters, about the fire department? Do you guys ever hear hateful words on social media, on the internet, directed towards the fire department personnel? I never heard those type of things at all. So I'm thinking this has to be personal. Whatever happened with this guy, with the fire department in the past, something had to trigger this man to literally start a fire, a big blaze, called 911 for the fire department to show up and then ambush them. There is no way this is not personal. Somebody in the average mind will not be thinking about hurting fire department guys. For what? You call them, they're showing up to turn off the fire in your house. They're showing up to turn off the fire in your car. They're showing up to turn off a gas line so it doesn't blow up your house. Like, whenever you call the fire department, they're showing up to help. So when I first heard the story, I'm like, dude, this is personal. This is no way this is some random act, like this guy's just randomly targeting fire department personnel. No way. I'm like, this had to be something personal that happened to this man, that there was a fire department personnel involved. It has to. And I'm going to use allegedly. It could be personal, because stuff like that happen when relationships, it's, bro, 90 to 95% of stuff like that, when it happens, it always boils down to money or relationships. I'm telling you. If you guys out there and you did something wrong, right? You did something wrong, and law enforcement is trying to catch you, and you probably think I'm bugging, but this right here I'm about to tell you, this is some real honest advice. If you guys out there, right, and you did something, say not good, that was not right in the eyes of God and His family, but you asked God and His family to help you, and you asked God and His family for forgiveness, and you changed your life. But if law enforcement is trying to get you to pin something on you, to arrest you, to put you in prison, to put you in jail, the two first ways and the two major ways that will come to try to get you is in a relationship or with money. Keep that in mind. Money is good. We all need money, but never ever chase money by doing the wrong things to obtain it. Because law enforcement, they want you, they'll try their best to get you caught up in some illegal money stuff. If law enforcement out there trying to get you to pin something on you, to arrest you, to get you to prison, they're going to try to get you in a form of a relationship, in a form of a girl trying to set you up, in a form of a guy. Two of those ways, or two of the main ways that law enforcement will try to catch you. So be very cautious. If you change your life, you did some stuff in the past that you're not proud of, and you change your life and you're on the right path, those are the two ways that you will be tempted. You will be tempted by a girl that will just come in your life. A pretty girl will come in your life, act like she care about you, act like she love you, and direct you into doing bad things. And that's where you will get caught up. That's someone who was sent to do that exact job what she's doing. She wasn't sent to love you. She was sent to make out with you, probably, yes, have sex with you as well. There is women that does that. They're informants. They're sent to have fake relationships with you, but in order just to set you up, to get you where law enforcement want to get you. So be very cautious of that. Yes. So back to this guy. I'm like, there is no way, dude. It has to be either money or relationship. For him to be wanting to hurt fire department guys, bro, for him to start a fire and just call fire department guys, didn't call police, call for the fire department to show up, and then you ambush the fire department personnels. It has to be something personal. This is not random. Bro, I'm gonna use allegedly, but there is no way I'm gonna sit here and make this video and say this could be a random act. This is not a random act. This had to be planned out, and this had to be done out of hatred for something that happened in this gentleman's life prior to that day. Something happened involving the fire department with this gentleman specifically. For him to hate the fire department personnel that much, to lower them and ambush them by the third person that got shot, they're fighting for their lives. He unalived 2 people, plus the third fire department guy that got shot. That guy's actually in the hospital fighting for his life right now. So fingers crossed. Let's all pray for the gentleman, the fire department. Let's all pray for the firefighter that's in the hospital currently fighting for his life, and let's hope for a speedy and full recovery for the fire department personnel. And this gentleman, once again, he's unalive, so he's not gonna be telling his story and why he did what he did and what led up to the situation happening. But I'm gonna just knowing the way life works these days and knowing how people operates, this is not random. To me, this is not a random act. This is something that was planned. This is something that was... Yeah, bro, listen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end this one right there, man. As usual, I just want to take the time out to say to our Commander-in-Chief, Mr. Donald J. Trump, sir, I salute you and your entire family. May God bless you and your entire family, sir, and may God bless everybody around you as well, sir. To everybody else in the United States of America, may God bless us all. God bless everybody all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, always do what's right in the eyes of God and his family. Ladies and gentlemen, always treat people the way you want to be treated. Ladies and gentlemen, always make God and his family a part of your decision making.